What up, guys? Today's video is about my communication skills. I think I can read the room perfectly, bro, and I can communicate perfectly, but I have low communication skills in terms of I know exactly what to say, but I don't never say what needs to be said. I may say like two words. You feel me? And that don't do nothing for nobody. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? In the moment, I don't ever allow myself to fully get my thoughts out. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't I'm not as comfortable in myself enough to not care what I say, like to let it all come out. You feel me? Like most of the time I hold back my words because I was conditioned to do that, bro. It's social conditioning, bro. You should not be the loudest in the room. I'm the quietest in the room most of the time. I never talk. And I'm always observing. So when it is my turn to talk, or it's my turn to have a conversation, I'm constantly going between them two. I'm being a master observer. And then when it's my turn to speak, I can speak as well. But in keeping that headspace, where it's just fully indulging in the conversation and fully allowing whatever you want to say to just come out, you're not communicating as good as you could, because communication is nothing but talking. Communication is nothing but reciprocation. Is nothing but back and forth. You feel me? Back and forth talking between people. And so in order to get that back and forth, there needs to be a back and forth. There needs to be somebody. You need to talk to them. You gotta let all your words out. And I've gotten, excuse my language, I've gotten so used to this word type shit to where I really am terrible at communicating now. Cause I say that for everything now, bro. Type. That don't even mean nothing, bro. But it means everything. Like it can describe. It can depending on the way you say it, you can just have a meaning behind it, and the person understand. But at the same extent, before that word even was real, I was using real words to communicate my feelings. Like I might say, I like that. That's hard. You hear me? Like, or I don't like that. Or that's really how you feel. I would use real words, bro. I really was like a better communicator. So I was really better at getting my feelings off, getting my intended response. You know what I'm saying? Getting it through. Versus now, I can communicate. I'm a great communicator, by the way. Like I can, if I have some in my brain that I want to like portray to you, I can do it. But I take a lot of shortcuts when it comes to speech. I take a lot of shortcuts when it comes to how I communicate and how I, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to how I communicate, I take a lot of shortcuts in my speaking, my speech language, you know what I'm saying? Like if the sentence was, the cat is blue and he don't got his head, I'm gonna be like, look at that blue cat without a head. Feel me? I'm just gonna use less words. And I do that across the board. Across the board, I use less words. So across the board, the communication could be tampered with. You know what I'm saying? It might not get through as much as it could be, simply because it's so deep rooted. You know what I'm saying? Because you started 5 years ago. You started. Let's just say hypothetically, you started 5 years ago. You start talking in shorter sentences. You start communicating less. You start going more into yourself. You feel me? You start being more isolated. You stop hanging around people as much. You gonna lose that communication skills. You know what I'm saying? And also, you're not gonna really communicate as thoroughly. You're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna be as prompt too. And you're not gonna feel obligated to communicate with nobody as you would if you were in social situations all the time. But now that you was by yourself, bro, you're not gonna feel obligated to give everybody 100+ words of your time, like 100+ words, right? I ain't, you feel me? You gonna get what you can get. So in that instance, when I do communicate, like I say, I shorten everything. I shorten interactions. I shorten my words, my phrases. Just because that's what I like to do. I like to be like, I talk real fast. I talk real fast. So sometimes, a lot of times, only I know what I be saying for real. And then I have like a lot of fragmented thoughts, fragmented sentences that come about, and I don't finish them, but I say them. I say the fragmented sentence, but I don't finish it. And then they be like, huh? And I be forgot what I just said. So just talking about communication, really just ranting about communication, just having a conversation about communication. But yeah, just because I don't have the best communication at all. In fact, I have probably some of the worst communication habits in the world, because I really gotta want to talk to you. Like, I really have to want to talk to you, honestly, because that's really how it is. And B, just because you want to talk to me don't mean I want to talk to you. So with having that base of just because you want to talk to me don't mean I gotta talk to you, it gets hard to communicate. I'm unreachable. I'm really truly unreachable. Like, if I wanted to be, I can be unreachable. You know what I'm saying? But also, when I do get a communication with people that I want to talk to, it can be terrible. Especially texting, bro. Texting is one of the worst / best forms of communication ever in the history of the world. It's literally both extremes. It's one of the best ways. It's one of the best communications. It's one of the worst communications. You know what I'm saying? And you can sort of figure out how it's both. But in terms of my bad communication, I don't text back. I don't call back. And then when I do, like I said, when I do start communicating, bro, even then, there's a lot of nuances there's a lot of things that go unsaid. It's a lot of stuff that goes on that goes unsaid. A lot of stuff does go unsaid on my end because of how I am like, I be trying to be in that observation world a lot. You're saying 2 ears, one mouth, try not to talk a lot, listen more than you talk. But when I was younger, bro, I was so tapped into my kid self, my kid-like energy, that I was a yapper. A certified yapper. Certified. I always controlled the conversation. We always had fun. We was always laughing, smiling. Like, I'm telling you, bro, I was a certified yapper. Do you know what certified means? It means that I got my card. I'm certified, like, got my license in yapping. But yeah, so back then, bro, I really actually was comfortable with myself enough to do what I want. Not saying I'm not now, but I was more comfortable in myself to let them words go. To let the words fly out. Not care how they land. Cause right now, bro, at this very moment, I care how my words land. I'm probably one of the most empathetic people, bro. It's on the smaller level, on a smaller scale. I'm probably one of the most empathetic people, bro, because, I care about how my words land. So sometimes I'm just quiet. A lot of times I'm just quiet, because it's nothing I can say that wouldn't land. That wouldn't, you feel me, just cause a terrible landing. It's nothing I can say in some moments that wouldn't just, make an awkward situation, that would make an awkward situation even more awkward. So I just be quiet. Because I care about how my words land, bro. I care about how the person I'm communicating with feels. So that's why you understand. Well, sometimes it can be hard to sometimes I just shut up. I just be quiet and I just let the silence. I like silence though. That's like the uncomfortability that comes with just being silent immediately. Just stop talking to me in silence. I'm comfortable in that. I'm comfortable in that silence. See, you see I talk fast? I talk real fast, and I have my own thoughts, but I may not be able to get them. You feel me? But the silence that comes with, like, uncomfortable silence, I'm comfortable with that. I like silence, bro. I'm cool with it. You feel me? But everybody else ain't. People don't really like silence like that, bro. If it gets silent in a conversation, the two people just part ways. Like, you know what I'm saying? People aren't really tuned to silence, right? Even though tuneless is the silence is the language of the world, and darkness is the language of the world. I'm not even gonna say darkness, bro, because the sun be shining bright as hell. That bitch be shunning darkness. That bitch say, "There shall be light," and it was so. They said, "Let there be light," and it was so. Oh, shoot. But I'm gonna let you guys go now. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm gonna catch you in the next vid. Deuces.